Okay, so many things I want to talk to you about. First of all, fashion. Like, where did this come from, your love for fashion? You wear some outfits that I could not pull off.
Oh, man, thank you. I think you can pull it off, though.
What do you think?
You're
You're
a quarterback, man. You're the sharpest in the man, it came from being in South Carolina.
Okay.
Growing up in South Carolina, we always had a sense of our own fashion. Even though people think it's the country,
right?
We're behind, but we always dress nice. We would wear collared shirts, nice pants, just kind of always dressed up. I don't know if it was, starting from like being in church all the time and dressing nice. And how my mom always wanted us to dress. But, I would say growing up in South Carolina, man.
And then you got your cash and said, let me start dabbling into some more fashion? Is that how that went from there?
Got my cash, I could afford better things than Target, T-shirts, even though I still wear Target T-shirts. But fashion is about, what you make it, man. It's not about necessarily how expensive it is, but how you put it together.
Your pregame outfits, some of the outfits I've seen you overseas doing all that stuff. You go to fashion shows and all that?
I do. I love it, man. Just the weirdness of clothes. Some of the stuff never makes it to the public that they have.
Stay away from my wife, all right? Because my wife likes fashion, and I don't even want to know what you spend in a year. What's the craziest thing you ever bought? Like money-wise, I want to know big dollars.
I bought a 1 of 3 antique Mason Margiela vest. It cost $6,000.
Damn.
But I had to go to Paris to buy it. So it's something that it's like an art piece, man.
Right.
It gains value over time.
I do get that. That's what my wife always tells me about her bags. She's like, I can resell it for a lot of money.
I guess it depends which one.
Yeah.
That's the argument.
Yeah, that's the argument,
yeah,
right?
The argument.
Yeah, no, they're a lot of money. I know that.
Yeah.
All right, so when you're over there, also, I know you're a big soccer fan, but you hung out with Neymar, right?
Yeah.
What's that like? Neymar, like, what scale is he on? Superstar-wise.
Man, it's crazy. I've never experienced anything like it.
Right.
I thought we were big here, being American football players, but him, he can't go outside without people knowing who he is or having security. But it's a different level. It's like Michael Jackson, over here.
Right.
But they love
I don't know if that's the best name to talk about right now, but
he's
Michael's still like a great singer.
He's like Prince. He's like Prince over here.
Better,
I guess. But yeah, it was a amazing experience.
How did you become this lover of soccer and involved in this so much?
Oh man, so my best friend growing up in South Carolina, he played soccer his whole life. Played collegiate, and I would be his dummy, his soccer buddy. Right. It would be him and I outside. So it started early, and I always wanted to play. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, I chose the right sport now.
You did.
I love soccer, man, and my best friend growing up played soccer, so we would always play. I would play pickup at Clemson as well. Soccer players there.
And that's where you get the feet from,
man.
at the line of scrimmage and all that. All right, this is a thing I always have. This is a theory, okay? I want you to hear me out on this one. Because I like soccer too.
Okay.
But I always tell, especially some of my European friends, I go, if America wanted to dominate in soccer, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm saying, like, you at the age of 12 went all in on soccer. You, Tyreek, Odell, okay, Jalen Ramsey. We get all you on a soccer field. You got LeBron and goalie, okay? Something like that.
James Harden and left wing.
That's what I mean. You name the football, basketball players, whoever you want to put in. Do you really think any other country can mess with us in soccer?
Nah.
No, right?
Hands down, we would run it.
Right.
But that's where we go wrong, because we make soccer something different in America, where you have to have a certain amount of money to play early.
Right.
It's unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
But I think if those guys, had the access to play soccer, they probably would have, explored it.
Yes.
Might have would have chose basketball.
Right.
But still, I don't think any country has the athletes that we have here.
No,
hands down.
No. I agree with you. It's on another level.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, our best athletes, the 5th best athlete in our country plays soccer, so that's what I always fight against.
Right, exactly, man.
You went through a period of your career where you played with a rotating cast of quarterbacks, okay?
The most ever.
Right, the most ever. And I think that's why you didn't get your notoriety. That's why we got you out here today, let the football fans know you.
Right.
But what's it been like since you got Deshaun Watson? And just talk about him as a person and a player.
Man, Deshaun Watson is amazing. Even better person.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Even right now, he's in California throwing with guys on the team, trying to get better.
Right.
But Deshaun has definitely elevated my game, made me want to be better. Seeing his injury last year, everybody felt bad for him, but he didn't feel bad for himself. Man. He wanted to come out and work even harder and be better, and I feel like he proved it this year, making a Pro Bowl.
Yep. Are you going to get in his ear a little and be like, stop taking car crash hits, so I need you out here to throw me the ball? Like, the fate of our team holds on it?
Every time he's on the ground, I'm like, all right, are you okay? Like, I feel like a surgeon every time he gets hit, like, Deshaun, like, don't get hit, man. Be careful.
You just watch to see if he's getting up okay.
Hopkins!
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, baby.
What's up, man? How you doing,
How
bro?
are you? I'm good.
Yeah, man.
Keep up the big plays.
Appreciate it, bro.
Stay off the injury list. Nah, you be scaring me with those catches. So I'm like, yo, is he okay? You're very acrobatic.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I saw your Snapchat. I'm like, what? D-Hop? Are you serious?
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Man, see, I mean, the plan is working.
Hey,
we got you out here to get the people to know you.
We making it happen, man. We making it happen.
We're in the NYC, and people are showing you big time love.
Hey, man, Big Apple.
Big Apple, big things, big money. We got it all.
Odell just left.
Odell just left. They're already looking for the replacement. We've had a few people ask, is he going to go to the Giants, maybe?
I think that's what they're thinking, man.
I know.
I feel like that's what's cooking, man.
That's right.
I like New York, though, man.
No,
I love New York, man.
New York's cool, man. I grew
all
up
these people know me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
No, they love you here in New York, and then when you drop a pass, they hate you for a little bit.
Right. Then
they go back to loving you.
Yeah.
And then when you retire, you become a legend.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about New York.
Yeah.
A few other things. Number 10. How'd that come about?
Messi.
Damn, you're that in love with soccer.
I am, man. Damn. I am. Messi is my favorite athlete of all time.
Is that right?
Messi. With the things he does for his height and how big he is, people don't expect it. I always felt like he was underrated, but still people knew he was great. Kind of like my situation, especially coming out of Clemson when I made a decision.
Right.
I was like, people know I'm good, but they don't know how good I can be. They don't know my potential. So I was like, who else is like that? My favorite athlete.
Right. And Messi's it.
Messi,
like, you know more about him than I do.
Yeah.
He could be an awesome slot receiver, it looks like.
Man, he could be awesome. Yeah, receiver for sure.
Yeah, slot. He's slot, right?
Yeah,
he's too
he can't come
small
outside.
to be coming outside trying to do what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, within that, this is another thing I just love to ask guys, because I know you play a lot of dudes that are the real deal. And you play in a division that's got some corners.
Oh, yeah, some of the best.
Who is? I mean, I always look at Jalen Ramsey and go, he's the best corner in football, and I'm not sure the guy that's across from him, A.J. Bouye, might not be second best, right?
Exactly. I would say, man, those two are definitely the best two cornerbacks in our league.
Yeah.
The best cornerback, I'm going to have to go with Jalen.
Jalen?
I'm going to have to go with Jalen, man.
Yeah, I think so, too.
His size and his athleticism. He could play receiver if he wanted to, man. But his ball skills and his competitiveness, that's what makes him the ultimate DB to go against.
What is that? Like, Jalen's, like, you're kind of quiet and reserved, but you got an edge about you, like a chip on your shoulder. I see the fire in your eye. Jalen is loud and brash.
He is.
What goes on between you and him? Because he's probably not used to getting bullied.
No,
you're one of the few receivers that can push him around a little.
So it's funny. He doesn't have that same, I guess, energy of talking trash when he plays against me.
So
not that it's not there, but it's a respect factor. Okay, let me first make some plays on this guy before I talk.
Yeah.
Because he knows I'm going to stay composed the whole game.
Right.
So, between Jalen and I, man, it's a quiet game, honestly, man.
That's crazy.
It's the quietest.
Because I would just picture a lot of F you, I'll eat that, I got it.
It's actually none of that against him, man.
Man, you balled out against him this year.
I mean, that's what happened, when you have to, go hard every play.
Okay, so the other thing I want to ask you, I mean, this is like the joy of my day, okay? I met DeAndre. He wasn't sure who the hell I was at first. He was like, wait, I know you played in the NFL. And then he asked me, wait, what school did you go to? And I said, I went to Texas. And he goes,
that was my favorite college, man. You the reason
He goes, you were number 2 at Texas. And I was like, what? He knows me.
This is my favorite quarterback when I was young.
Man, I'm glad.
University of Texas was my favorite team growing up because of him.
Wow.
No lie, legit.
Did they recruit you?
Nah, man, they did it.
What the hell were we doing?
I was in South Carolina, man. They knew I was a Clemson boy.
Yeah.
No chance.
No, I mean, you're really the start of like the Clemson rise to power to what it is now. I mean, I
would say so too, man.
Right?
The Chick-fil-A Bowl against LSU, that 4th and 16 catch, I think that kind of took us over the hump of being known as Clemsoning.
No doubt, and being a dominant force.
Right.
Yeah, do you go back a lot and hang out with those guys or the crew at all anymore?
Not much as I should, but I'm from there. I'm born and raised in Clemson.
Right.
So I go back a lot and visit my family.
Gotcha.
But just, family time, man. It's family time. They don't want me to leave.
Yeah, no, I respect that. Hey, I mean, I'm done with you, but I just want, first of all, you made my day saying you were a fan of me, but I'm a big fan of you.
Thank you, man.
And I'm glad we got to do this and
Me
people
too,
get
man.
to know you. You and Deshaun, man, that's like one of my favorite combos in football,
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
DeAndre Hopkins on Chris Sims Unbuttoned Podcast. Tell the people to subscribe to the Chris Sims Unbuttoned Podcast.
Subscribe to the Chris Sims Unbuttoned Podcast right now if you haven't already. Make sure you go do that.
And do you like the top button?
I like the top button.
Top button swag, you're down with that? My boss
perfect.
gives me issues with this.
Nah, man, that's you.
Tell my boss to back off.
Chris Sims can do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Not too many people can do that, but Chris Sims can do that.
Thanks, man.
All right, thank you,
You're the
man.
man. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Thanks
My pleasure, man. Seriously.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.